Hi Sagittarius, this is your February 24th through March 2nd weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. In the first spread, we'll be looking at new love entering your life. Spread number 2 is for those of you who are already in a relationship or married. In the third spread, we'll see if anybody wants to get back together with you. After that, in spread number 4, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And the fifth spread will be what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, comment, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is a new love this week, Sagittarius. We have the Six of Pentacles clarified by the Seven of Cups, the Seven of Wands clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Queen of Wands clarified by the Ace of Swords. In the potential outcome, we have the Chariot with the Hierophant and Strength. And we also have the Two of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing maybe with a fellow fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We also have Cancer and Taurus on the table, but you could be dealing with pretty much any zodiac sign. I can interpret this only 2 ways, Sagittarius. You will either have options, okay? You may have 2 suitors fighting for you. They could be, both of them could be new. One of them could be sort of new. The other one could be like a brand new person entering your life. You know, one of those times when they say, here comes the challenger. That brings me back to the 80s and computer games in the 80s. Anyway, right? Or if you're dealing with just one person, perhaps you're not convinced right away that you should move forward with this person. And they will have to prove themselves to you. All right? So there's definitely an element of somebody either dealing with 2 people or maybe not being convinced right away, right? That's what I'm picking up from the Six of Pentacles clarified by the Seven of Cups, the first 2 cards on the left, and the Two of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. For some of you, you're looking at options. All right? If you're dealing with just one person, you could be like, should I do this or should I not do this? Should I get into this relationship? Should I get involved with this person or not? And if that's the case, if you're dealing with one person, they will prove themselves to you. Eventually, they will prove themselves to you. All right? So yeah, the Six of Pentacles, the first card that came out, it could be a card of generosity. All right? So maybe you have a generous person whining and dining you, or maybe you have 2 people whining and dining you or trying to impress you, right? The Six of Pentacles is a card of a balance. Every once in a while, the Six of Pentacles could be a card of choosing, right? Because we have 3 people in the Six of Pentacles, right? The Seven of Cups clarifying that it is a card of options, right? It's also a card of like uncertainty, right? So either you're dealing with 2 people and you're not sure which one of them you want to move forward with. If you're dealing with just one person, maybe you're still a little bit confused, right? Or maybe they're trying to cloud your judgment with that Seven of Cups. Whatever the case, right? The Seven of Wands clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. So the Seven of Wands is a card of an active defense. That could play out as maybe you're dealing with 2 people and one of them will fight off the competition, right? Maybe you got multiple people interested in you and there's going to be one that stands out of the crowd and fights off the competition. Or somebody is proving themselves to you. They're proving the idea. They're proving you the notion that the 2 of you should be together by doing things for you, right? The Wheel of Fortune clarifying that. It's actually one of your major arcana cards. Sagittarius, the Wheel of Fortune could be interpreted as multiple zodiac signs. Sagittarius is one of them. But at the same time, it's a card of starting a new cycle. So somebody is fighting to start a cycle with you. Right? The Queen of Wands in the middle, I assume that's you, Sagittarius. I assume that's you unless you're dealing with another fire sign, right? But I assume that's you and you're with the Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords is a card of clarity, and the Ace of Swords often comes through as the word yes. So at some point during this week, you will gain clarity and you'll say yes to either the person you're dealing with or one of the people. All right? It's going to be up to you. You will have to make up your mind on your own, Sagittarius. Yep. But you will. But you definitely will with that Ace of Swords. And yeah, the rest is history. In the potential outcome, we have the Chariot with the Hierophant and Strength. All 3 are major arcana cards. All 3 of them are. All right? And these are some awesome major arcana cards. The Chariot is a card of moving forward and not looking back. It could be a zodiac sign of Cancer you're dealing with. The chart is a Cancer major arcana card. It's also a card of victory and success. So if you're dealing with two people or just one person, somebody will eventually win you over. They will have a victory with you. The Hierophant in the middle could be a Taurus you're dealing with, but the Hierophant is a card of commitment, marriage. It's a very traditional card. The Hierophant keeps showing up for so many different zodiac signs, by the way. Something about the Hierophant this week. Could be did I mention could be a Taurus you're dealing with, but it is a card of commitment and marriage. The Strength card right next to the deck could be a Leo you're dealing with, but Strength is a card of passion, and my favorite way to interpret Strength is loyalty. That's my favorite way to interpret Strength, loyalty. Somebody's going to be very loyal to you in the future. Perhaps they're proving their loyalty to you this week, right? Perhaps if you're dealing with one person, they have to prove themselves. They have to prove their loyalty to you. And eventually they will succeed. All right? Very interesting reading. Very dynamic reading. Very suspenseful reading. Sagittarius. Really happy for you. Congratulations. If you are already in a relationship or married, Sagittarius, this spread is for you. It's a very, very particular spread. Some of you needed to hear this. So we have the Five of Wands clarified by the Devil, the Ten of Wands, the Hierophant clarified by the Three of Pentacles, and we have the Nine of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So you could be dealing with Capricorn, Taurus, or any zodiac sign. I don't think zodiac signs really matter because, like I said, it's a very particular spread. This reading is talking about something that needs to be addressed. Okay? And by something, I mean some kind of an addiction or toxic behavior or both. All right? So perhaps somebody's been struggling with an addiction. I do see struggle. I do see it becoming like a huge major burden. Okay? And it will have to be addressed this week. All right? So the Devil is that addiction. Right? The Five of Wands is a card of a struggle or maybe fights. Perhaps somebody consumes some adult beverages and they become very toxic and uncontrollable. The Ten of Wands is a card of a burden. The Nine of Wands on the bottom of the deck, somebody is hurting. All right, but the good news is that the last two cards came out were the Hierophant clarified by the Three of Pentacles. So yes, this will have to be addressed. Maybe somebody will need to be, may have to go to a rehab or start attending those AA meetings, right? Or counseling, some kind of counseling. Because the Hierophant is a card of marriage. It could be marriage counseling, right? The Three of Pentacles could be a card of collaboration. The Hierophant is also a card of religion. Maybe somebody will be seeking religious help, right? Whatever works. The Hierophant is also kind of something formal and official, all right? So it could be like an officially appointed counsel or something like that. That's what this reading is about, addressing some kind of an addiction, some kind of a major issue with the Devil, all right? Cool. Not addressing it with the Devil, but the issue caused by whatever the Devil represents in your case, all right? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Sagittarius, this week. We have the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, the King of Swords. We have the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck, and we also have that Fool card. I'll tell you in a second what it means. All right? So you could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Right, so you're dealing with this King of Swords, so it is probably an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or somebody with a lot of air in their chart. And as you can see, two aces showed up. Two. Not one, but two. And we also have the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So I gotta be honest with you. I don't usually do this. I barely ever do this, but I did it for you, Sagittarius. So I was like, two aces, court card, Two of Cups. So what's the potential outcome? And the Fool showed up. Yep, it's a reconciliation. All right. All right, I did it for you, Sagittarius. Anyway, yes, the Fool, I believe when it comes to people from the past, when it comes to exes, I always interpret the Fool as a second chances card. Like letting go of what happened in the past and starting again, if you can, of course. But the Fool is a card of, yeah, let's just go, let's do this. All right, the Fool is not a rejection card. It's also a card of liberation, but I don't think you're being liberated from this King of Swords. I think you guys are jumping back in, and perhaps it's not an X, right? Because there is no cards. Well, the Fool is the only card that could be interpreted as people from the past. Like I said, second chances card, right? Well, we got two aces, like freshly squeezed energies. Because aces are all about new beginnings, new. Right? 2 aces and the King of Swords. And the 2 of Cups. The 2 of Cups on the bottom of the deck, as you can see, we have 2 people in it. It is a card of a soulmate connection, and this is the 2 of you together. Alright? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Sagittarius, this week. We have the Ace of Swords, the Star, the 6 of Swords, and the World on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. Awesome reading. Congratulations, Sagittarius. You're saying yes to a dream. Or you're deciding to pursue your dream. Some of you could be quitting your 9 to 5 and maybe starting your own business, or maybe you have enough money in the bank and you're going to go travel. Some of you will relocate, but most of you are saying yes to something, right? The Ace of Swords often comes through as the word yes. So you're saying yes, maybe you already got a job offer or something and you're saying yes to it, or you're saying to your own dream. The Star in the middle could be an Aquarius, but the Star is a card of a wish come true, right? And the thing about the Star card, this is something people usually wish for and hope for a very long time. So something you've been hoping for, wishing for is here. Or you're deciding to finally do something that'll be good for you. That'll be a wish come true for you. The 6 of Swords, moving on, or moving forward, or literally moving, or going somewhere, right? And the World on the bottom of the deck, for some of you, it could be someplace remote, by the way. Maybe you're going to be working someplace exotic, someplace nice. But the World is also kind of an ending. Right? And I always interpret it as a happy end card. This is when one chapter of your life comes to an end and a much better, happier chapter of your life is about to begin. And it is associated with that wish come true. Alright? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Sagittarius. We have the 8 of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the Fool on the bottom of the deck. I think it's simply a repeat of the previous spread, the work, business, and finances spread. Different cards, but it can be interpreted the same way, right? So this is you getting super excited about some kind of a new beginning. Some kind of a new beginning, right? And you may have your own inspiration, or you may have a job offer. You could be offered a dream job that you always wanted, right? And you're taking it, you're going for it, right? Because, yeah, the 8 of Pentacles, the first card that came out, it is a card of work, business, and finances. And the Knight of Wands and the Ace of Wands, those 2 cards, that's you. 24/7, any day of the week, that's you for sure. Right? This is you getting excited, getting all fired up about some kind of a new beginning. Okay? And the Fool on the bottom of the deck, you're going for it. All right? It is a card of taking a leap of faith. It's a card of liberation, maybe from your 9 to 5 job for some of you. It's something brand spanking new. All right? And that's what you're not expecting. I guess what you're not expecting is an opportunity to do this. Or maybe this is finally here, and what you're not expecting is you're finally doing it. All right? Sagittarius, so that's what I have for you for this reading for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also comment and subscribe. And other than that, Sagittarius, have an amazing week.